I first came across Online Trading Academy, I guess it was almost 2 years ago now, at the DC Money Show. And I went and spent some time at the booth, talked to a couple of folks there, got some background information. I was interested in learning more about trading. I'd done fairly well on my own, but I knew I needed more. And I knew I needed more of an education and to be more professional about how I manage that money. No one cares as much about my money as I do. And the better job I do managing my money, the earlier I can retire. So I spent a couple months in looking at some of the different training classes, finding out what other folks had to say about it. You know, some of these places, I didn't know if it was some guy sitting in a bathrobe, you know, at his coffee table doing some training over the internet, or whether there's a real organization behind it. The Online Trading Academy instructors are not just folks that are trading for a living, but there are a significant number of them that are actually traders for a career. That spoke a lot to me, that they had that quality of person here. I also liked the fact that they had a physical presence. Having that sense of community, of knowing some people through the class and being able to chat with them really helps make me a better trader, and actually keeps me sane as well, because you know, it is a tough business. It's very, very stressful, but it's also very exciting, and it can be very, very lucrative. The Online Trading Academy education to me it's really been invaluable. You know, it's one of those things where, I know it's a cliche, but you teach a man to fish and he'll, you know, fish for life. If you give him a fish, he'll eat for the day. From the perspective of, you know, regaining that confidence, reducing the stress, and the ability to make more money and beat the markets, it's, like I said, it's been invaluable. The Online Trading Academy education has definitely improved my life. It's given me the freedom to know that I don't need a day job. It took me a while to get to this point, but I'm at the point now where I can make as much money trading as I did doing a full-time job. The biggest results I've had from Online Trading Academy is my losses are much smaller. And people may say, you know, what's the big deal? But I had times where I'd make money for 2 months, and in 2 days I'd wipe out 2 months worth of gains. I don't do that now. I mean, I effectively pay myself on a monthly basis based on what I've learned from Online Trading Academy. So it's not just money that's sitting in an account that, you know, looks nice if it's growing. It's a paycheck to me now, and I treat it as such. I treat it as a business. I learned it's not just, you know, numbers on a statement. There's nothing like getting a paycheck from yourself, and Online Trading Academy definitely helped me be more consistent, limit those losses, and put me in a position, whereas before my account's going like this, now it's going like this. After taking Online Trading Academy, after being able to be more consistent in my trading and having the ability to take some of that money out, I take out about $10,000 a month from my accounts. I started with an account at $10,000. I built it up into a $46,000 account. I did that from November through April. So, you know, I did, what, 350% in 6 months, 5 months. I mean, I had a trade where I literally made over $1 million, and I didn't adjust my position, and a month later I lost like 95% of that. I made the money, I limited my risk, but I didn't do it at the second time when they had another announcement coming out, and the thing just imploded on me and crushed me. One of the things that drew me to the Online Trading Academy was the fact that you can take unlimited retakes of the class. The retakes, it's not just what you learn the second time around from the class material. To me, it's what you learn from the different instructors and the different strategies that they have. I mean, all these things go in to build your toolbox. From what I've learned from the Online Trading Academy, I can't really quantify what I would have lost had I not come, but what I can do is talk about it in terms of the actual returns that I've made since then. In the last 9 months, my account's grown about 35% based on the techniques and the strategies that I learned from Online Trading Academy, which is beat the pants off the market. I think anyone that really wants to become a trader, wants to be a professional trader, even if you just want to manage your own money and want to play golf in the afternoon, you have to realize that the folks on the other side of those trades Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, and any number of other professional firms that have been trained to trade. And you got to believe that they have some knowledge and some experience levels that you don't have. The Online Trading Academy has the people, has the instruction that can actually help you, bring you up to that level so that you're trading more as a professional and on an equal footing. And from my own personal experience, it's definitely made me a better trader and made me more money.